Alright everybody, tonight we are going to have the Unknown Soldiers Pro Scrims. We're about to go ahead and get the game started right now. So it looks like we're going to have, for the first game, about 60 people. Should be quite a bit of action towards the end, usually a decent amount of people. So let's go ahead and switch this over. Hopefully we have a good line this time. I think the last couple times it was basically straight over military. Made a whole bunch of people go out early. I think there was like 6-7 teams all at military, the H compound. Surprised nobody's shooting off fireworks this time. Alright, looks like we're going to have an awesome line this time. It's going to go east to west. Expect to see a whole bunch of people. Milta Power, Milta, definitely school, Raz, Yaz, basically all the big cities. Would love to see probably about 3 teams go to George Pool Crates. That would be a badass battle to watch. And probably going to go to Pachinki first, see if we can get some action on stream at the very beginning as well. It looks like we got Duck as our plane leader. Actually, nah, that's going to be FMJ Hype. I was reading the very bottom. Alright, so it looks like we have 3 teams going to the very bottom. I doubt they're going to try to go to military. It looks like they're all going to be hitting up the Milta area. And does not look like anybody is on top of each other right now. Team 19 and Team 6 could be close, but it kind of looks like Team 6 is going to be getting in a vehicle and dipping the fuck out. Looks like we are going to get some people going towards crates. Looks like they have a team directly under them at this second. And looks like they're actually going to try to go to George Pool South, which leaves, it looked like RDM at crates by themselves, but WC and Vanguard looks like they're going to go to North George. Let's see if we can get a squad wave right here off the beginning. Chewy using the ledges to his advantage, trying to not get lost in health right now. Definitely a good trick. You can, if you time it correctly, you can jump from one ledge to the other and go from building to building that way too. And it looks like the rest of his team has flanked around to the rear, which... Actually, no. That was Hydrate, so it's actually going to be 3 teams here right now. Let's see if anybody's closer together. Looks like we're going to have 2 teams at Primorsk. Let's go ahead and check in with them real quick. And it looks like it's going to be Silent Mercenaries and Unknown Soldiers Bravo team. And there's Shadow. And Bubba trying to shoot him up on top of that hill. And down goes Shadow. Nice shots right there by Bubba. And let's see if the rest of his team can come res him real quick. They're probably going to try to play it safe. Looks like they're hiding behind some stuff, trying to get some cover. Just trying to figure out where these guys are. And it looks like Scooby does not have a weapon right now, from what I can tell. RLD trying to get an angle on him. Looked like Cajun's taking probably a couple bullets right there. His health is very low right now. And now Cajun's going to go down as well. Looks like J-Rod has got a buggy and is going to go to try to revive Shadow. And looks like they're going to try to push across the street, try to get an angle on these guys from the top of the hill right here. Not sure what is going to happen to Cajun. Looks like Shadow may try to get the revive right there, but he may get shot in the back right now trying to get some health. And looks like J-Rod is taking a couple shots right now too. And looks like Shadow is down again. J-Rod taking a couple more right there. And let's see what Lincoln and RLD can do right here. See if they can provide them some help. Looks like both of them have taken a couple shots up there. And looks like Holly is going to get the knock on J-Rod. And Bubba's going to get the finish on Shadow. Looks like Scooby and Cajun have backed off from what's going on right here. Definitely the right decision. And let's go check in on the teams up here at North Georgia. Looks like they have finally found each other. From what I could tell, Hydrate may have gotten a knock or two. And it's going to be Vanguard and Hydrate right here. And from what I can tell, it looks like, one of them is down and two are still up. So I see a couple knocks on the Vanguard team as well. Looks like only one of their members is currently still running around. And he is not even close to them too. So you're going to have two members up on this Hydrate team right now. Actually, three. And Chris is going to be able to heal himself. And looks like it may be a 4v1. Looks like Chris is going to get the kill onto Nikos. Check over here with team number 4. And looks like he's got the VSS, trying to see if he can get sight onto the other Unknown Soldiers team. Should be Team Alpha. Check over here with Sons of Anarchy. Looks like they have sights on Team 2, which is going to be Thirsty Killers. Taking a couple shots right there from the rooftop. And here come the nades. So it looks like Sons of Anarchy is going to have one member knocked right now. And down goes Loki. And Swayze is going to get knocked as well. Looks like all that's going to remain up right now is Carlos. And it's coming around the side of the building, getting knocks as he goes, too. And looks like it's just going to be Andy on top of the roof right now. And let's see if they can knock him with a nade. Looks like they think he's on the second story right now. And he's just going to remain prone right there, trying to pick off these dudes as they come through the door. They're smart, they will not do it one by one. And we see a flare going off just in the distance. And Nude is going to take out Andy. He got the first knock coming through, but there was nothing he could do against the second one. Looks like we got two flares. So it looks like we are gonna have, it looks like one of the TG teams. And they're not really too close to Silent Mercenaries from the battle before. Doesn't look like anybody's too close right now. Let's just check in with some of the people down at Novo, see what they're running with. Looks like we got an UMP-9 right now on Hippie. And let's switch to Team 7. Looks like if they were to gatekeep right now, there may be one or two teams rotating towards them. Looks like one of the teams may have just gone wide right now, so hopefully we can see another team rotate. Watertown definitely way better than most people think. It's actually got some pretty decent loot. Only problem is you have to jump every time you're in the water to make yourself run faster due to how much it slows you down. Looks like Full Metal Jacket still going to be in the blue zone up there, as well as VLK. Looks like everybody's going to start slowly moving towards the zone right now. Not too big of a hurry, since this is going to be the first one. Tends to run just a little bit slow. Nothing like the end ones that absolutely fucking murder you. Let's check in with Team 8, which is RDM. And that sounds like a misfire. But from what I can tell, it looks like Team 1 is moving in right from the south. And it's going to be H2O. So it looks like Chris is going to get knocked. And Demon shooting down the door to get the knock onto... Sorry, that was Monster getting the knock onto Sights right there. So we're going to have Duck and... Fuck, I can't see around him. And looks like there's going to be a smoke. All that's going to... Oh, nice squad wipe right there by RDM. Looks like only two teams remaining on military base right now. Let's see if we can get some action out of Team 14 and Team 17. They look to be our two closest at the moment. I really do not like the new music. And let's check down here with only member on team number 4. Hopefully we can start to see some action. Let's see if team number 23 runs into team 17 in Pachinki. Let's check in with VLK right quick. Looks like they're going to have all 4 members up at the moment. Rocking the VSS as well. And here comes team number 23. And Lizard placing a couple shots on them. And it looks like Spaniard is going to go down pretty quickly. And it looks like they're going to crash at the guard tower to try to save their teammate. And it looks like they are going to try to... oh, they are successful in thirsting him pretty quick. You can see the smoke grenades trying to be thrown in to save him. See what they're doing over there behind the guard tower. See what we can see from their view. And it looks like we're going to have one guy up in the top, which is going to be Flo. And looks like Jeb is going to be the only member on the outside right now. Looks like Senpai and Z. Oh, Lizard taking a couple shots right there from Jeb. And Flo gets knocked by a really nice shot. Never mind, he's just really low on health. And here come the smoke grenades. They're going to be pushing in right now. And Jeb is going to get the knock onto Senpai. And down goes Paulo. The only one up right now is Flo. And it looks like he's going to get the knock onto DVD. We still have Lizard and Zeep still remaining on that team. So it's going to be a 2v1 right now. But it looks like he's going for the revive right now on Senpai. And it's going to be successful. And now Paolo is back up too. Down goes Senpai again. But with the aggression right there, TT had a very hard time once that first member was knocked out of that vehicle. Looks like we're going to have Team 4 and Team 11 right next to each other. And you can see them rolling up really quick in vehicle. And it looks like he's just going to keep going. Now Team 14 is rolling in as well. Right into them. And it looks like Lit has been knocked. I'm surprised he's not going for the finish on him. Looks like Legend is going to turn around and revive his teammate. And Hype is up at the top of the hill as well. Let's see how close they are to each other. And looks like he is just going to keep going. And it looks like TG has eliminated Unknown Soldiers Bravo. So now we just have to wait for some teams to meet up. It looks like team number 7 and team 17 are going to be sitting in Pachinki right now. I'm going to check in with them, see how close they are to each other. Looks like they're going to be in opposite ends of the town. But with the way the zone's going, it's going to push Team 7 into 17. But it looks like they're going to have about 2 minutes to loot up. Check in with Team 22. And he just saw the guy on top of the building. It's going to look like Larva's been knocked. Jaywood is going to get knocked as well. The only one up right now looks to be Fappy. And Carlos goes down. Nice shots right there by Fappy, and he's going to go for the thirst really quick. And good job right there to Lothus. Pushing in really fast, knowing that he was low on health. Only needed a couple bullets to try to get his team to the end. Looks like RDM is going to be just off in the distance. And I thought I just saw one of the Silent Mercenary members. Looks like they drove out of my view. Let's see what they are doing. And it kind of looks like they're just going to rotate around this complex. It looks like it could possibly have a final zone of the bridge to military base. Check in with Team 17 again. They're about to roll up onto Team number 4. Looks like Team number 4 is just going to chill in that compound. And they're going to make their way just to the edge of the zone right now. Team 19 slowly moving to one of the only compounds right there by the military base bridge. And it looks like Team 21 is going to be driving across the water in a boat. Looks like they may go for the supply drop. And it looks like RDM Monster has got a knock onto Nacho. And it looks like that team is going out. Check in with team number 11. Looks like he's going to swim across. I wonder if he's going to chill on the other side and try to pick everybody off coming in on a boat. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of the boats for how fast they go on the water. I feel like you get picked off real easy, or they blow up the boat by putting too many bullets into it. So it looks like Team 7 and Team 4 are going to be pretty close too. It looks like Team 4 is still in that one compound. And looks like they're going to go edge of zone right towards team number 17. And we also have Team 22, which only has one member left, right next to team number 8. And that's going to be the RDM team that just took out one of the TG teams and going to get picked off on the jet ski. Nice shots right there by Monster. And looks like they are going to be able to revive Demon as well. Check in with team number 5, which is going to be the other TG team. Looks like it's going to be Tall, Cyber 6, and Blue. And looks like they're going to be sticking just to the edge of the zone. That's what it looks like 3 of these teams are doing right now. And then we have a couple still across the water. So it's actually going to end up just across the bridge inside military. Kind of looks like team number 11 is rotating towards team number 5. And then FMJ is going to be coming up just behind them too. And he's going to be the only surviving member of his team. Looks like RDM has started to come across the water now. They're going to rotate right towards Silent Mercenaries. Let's check in with them and see if they are looking at the water by any chance. And And here they come right behind them. And they're getting pretty close to the shore. Looks like they have now just gotten out of their boat. Cajun and Scooby are both looking in a different direction right now. They're not going to see Demon coming up. Actually, Cajun just may have looked at the water. Not sure if he saw him or not, though. And it looks like two of the other members of Team Number 8 are going to try to come across the bridge. Or are they swimming underneath and he's going back to get them? And looks like Scooby and Cajun are now looking towards the water. And Demon has taken quite a bit of damage from the blue zone. And you can hear the last surviving member of Team 4 just speed over the bridge right now, too. And now Cajun has finally seen them, too. It looks like Zeep is going to get taken out by the play zone. Check in over here, and it looks like FMJ has taken out, I believe it was team number... shit, I can't even fucking remember now. Team 7 just landing on the beach now. Looks like Team 19, which is Forsaken, not looking in the same direction either. Looks like Scooby has finally knocked somebody on the beach over there too. Check in with them, see if they have another line of sight on them. Scooby's actually going to get knocked himself. And it looks like they're going to smoke their teammate over there. Looks like they should be able to get the revive. And we also have Team 19 just off in the background. They have a team very close to them on the left. So it looks like Team 8 could get sandwiched in between Team 19 and Team 21. And Kimber is going to get knocked by Tall right there by a nice shot right from the top of the hill. And it looks like Pimp's going to go down as well as Demon. And Monster is going to get the knock onto Tattoo Cat as well. And it looks like WC is trying to take on FMJ over there too. And it looks like Monster's going to get a really nice knock with a frag right there. And these guys are going to have to push through the zone right towards them. And it looks like Scooby is going to block Blondie. So SM coming in from the back to third party that. Looks like Monster's going to get a few more kills right there. And it looks like the play zone is going to take out the two members of Silent Mercenaries. So now it looks like we're going to have Full Metal Jacket, Top Gun, and Rogue Death March. And we still have one person from WC behind the boat in the water. And it looks like RDM is going to come up right against WC. It looks like he's going to get a knock right there. Or is that 2, which leaves just one of them alive. And Demon is going to try to play some shots on him too. He's going to hide right behind the rock. And it looks like Monster is going to get the finish on him though. Monster's got to have a whole bunch of kills this game. Looks like Tall is going to get knocked right there. And Demon is pushing right towards Top Gun. And looks like Demon is going to get the finish onto Tall. And try to tape on Full Metal Jacket by himself right now. TG is moving up from 2 directions on him right now. Monster and their teammate is going to be pushing in to get closer too. And it looks like Death is going to come in right from the south of them. They're going to be lobbing smoke grenades, try to get themselves some cover in this open field right now. Never mind, those are smokes. Or, sorry, frag grenades. And Demon is going to be going right near Cyber 6. And Legend and Hype are going to be rotating right along the edge of the zone. Right towards Top Gun. Let's see what happens here. Is it going to be RDM or is it going to be Top Gun? And down goes Blue to Hype. Or sorry, Legend got that. And it's going to be a 4v2. It's going to be Full Metal Jacket versus Rogue Death March. And Demon's going to be close to Half-Life. Looks like Hype is going to be knocked by Demon, though. And looks like RDM is going to be our victors of round number 1. Jesus, Monster got 10 kills that round. Alright, so let's go ahead and take about a 10-minute break. I'm going to go ahead and take pictures for the first round for scores. And then I'll start up the new room and give out the password to all the team leaders. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with round number 2 of the Thursday Night Scrims hosted by Unknown Soldiers. Alright, so let's see, I think we had about 67, 68 people in here this time. Just a few more than last game. I expect to see probably more in the next one as well, since it's going to be later for everyone else in the other time zones. And wonder what line we're going to have this time. Hopefully we can get something just like last time so people have all different kinds of choices to go somewhere so they can get stacked on loot for the end game. Looks like we're gonna go military all the way up to Stabler. Jesus, look at all these level 100s in this lobby. I think I'm like 30 or 40 levels away. Alright, looks like we're having 3 teams dropping here at military. It's gonna be US, and let's see if I can zoom out and get to the other one. And it looks like Team 6. And it looks like only one team is going to go towards Milta. And that is going to be Top Gun Steel Rain. Let's see what Team 20 and Team 11 are going to drop at. Looks like they are right on top of each other right now. And it looks like it's going to be Vanguard. And they dropped on a vehicle. And they are just going to keep driving by. Will they stop at the next one? Looks like... Nah, I lost my vision. Looks like we're going to have a few people up here towards the Watertown area. Looks like we're going to have Team 1 and Team 19 right here. Right by school apartments. Check in over here with Team 22, which is Sons of Anarchy. They're going to be right next to Team 21. And let's see who is on that squad. It looks like it's going to be Silent Mercenaries. And it looks like we're going to have 2 flares shot off just in the distance. And it looks like RDM is versing TT right now. And it looks like VM is going to be... Actually, we have 3 squads right here. It looks like it's going to be that RDM battle. And it looks like Shadow is going to take out... one of the members right now. It looks like they're going to have 2 knocked on the ground right now as well. And Shadow just picking them off. Wonder if they can get the revive onto Demon right here. And here comes Squiz off in the distance with a buggy. And Demon is going to get revived. Looks like Dro's going to push the building in front with Wilson. And Shadow's going to remain back and try to place some shots on them so they can't peek. Wilson's going to be pushing up on the right-hand side, right towards Aaron. And looks like Wilson is going to get knocked right there by Monster. Dro peeking the fence. And Shadow has now pushed to the left-hand side. Looks like he's going to be in that 3-story trying to get a sight line on them. And here comes Squiz. Looks like they're going to smoke the right-hand side. And now that Squiz has come over here, it looks like Shadow is going to try to flank on the left. And down goes Aaron. And Shadow is going to get the thirst going on right there. Shadow's going to be almost knocked out right there by, I believe it was Monster. And Dro is going to knock Monster. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to push. And Demon is going to try to come out. And Dro is going to move in for the final kill. Check in over here with Mercenaries again. It looks like Team 2 is just to the right-hand side. And that is going to be Thirsty Killers. Looks like they're both... One of them's already inside Watertown right now. And it looks like they're going to move up just a little bit. Shadow's going to get the knock onto Andy, which sounds like a Car 98. Loki is going to get knocked right there. And Shadow is trying to thirst him right now. But they're not landing any bullets on him, really under the water. Took almost 2 full clips. And Shadow and Drayrod are going to move to the left. It looks like they're going to try to get 2 angles on the remaining members of this team. Swayze out in the open, and it looks like Mr. Friendly Fire is going to try to move over towards his teammate to provide him some cover. And Andy is going to get knocked again, this time by J-Rod. And Swayze is going to move in to get his teammate up while Mr. Friendly Fire tries to lay some cover down. Looks like he's aiming right towards Cajun and Redwood. and has now just seen Shadow peek the head around the side of that building. And down goes Mr. Friendly Fire, and J-Rod is going to thirst him real quick. And J-Rod getting shot by the left-hand side. Surprised Shadow didn't get shot right there by Andy. Alright, we're going to stick with this one. Now let's check over here with team number 1, see how close they are together. It looks like team 22 and team number 1 are going to be right across the street from each other right now. And that is going to be Hydrate. And it looks like they're going to try to go up against Sons of Anarchy. Sight's running down the hill. Newt does not take a shot at all. Newt is going to be taken out. Duck with the real nice shots from the UMP-9. Silent Mercenaries, looks like they took out Thirsty Killers while we were away watching the other battle. They're now going to be the only ones left inside Watertown. Check back in with Team 22. Looks like Carlos is very low on health, just got knocked too. So it looks like it's going to be Sights, Chris, and Duck still up. And they are pushing in to try to finish off the 2 right here behind the tree. And Chris is going to get knocked. And nice shots right there by Sights to finish the guy standing to eliminate the team from this one. Switch over to Team 14. It looks like Team 3 was right near the border, right by them. And that's going to be you, Unknown Soldiers Alpha Team. And Lit is going to be inside the guard tower. And we could possibly have another military base finish, just like the first round. I definitely think this circle is going to head south towards it. Switch over to Team 23. Team 5 right over there near the supply drop. And looks like Cyber 6 is just shooting some shots off over there. I wonder if that was towards Flo. Severely low on health, just healed himself back up. Don't see them landing anything over there, though. And Tull is going to get the knock onto Jeb. He got very lucky that there was an opening right there. If there wasn't, he definitely probably wouldn't be alive right now. Nobody else really by each other. Looks like Team 20 may be camping right beside one of the bridges into military. I'm gonna switch over to them as soon as something unfolds from this one. Looks like he's using a 4 times. And Jeb is going to smoke to try to get himself some cover. I wonder if he's going to try to get back towards the compound to get away from Tull and that sniper. And you can hear them just pinging the side of the building out there. Let's see if anybody else is any closer. And Team 21 is rotating towards 17. Let's check in with Silent Mercenaries and see if they hit the compound that they're inside right now. And they're going to drive right by. Looks like Team 17 in a vehicle as well, just to the left of them. And looks like they're all going to the same compound right now. Shadow getting knocked. And Redwood as well. And the only ones up right now are going to be J-Rod and Cajun. Looks like Tull is going to get another knock over there. I'll switch over to that one. Looks like Zeep is going to be trying to flank right now. Not looking to the left at all. Looks like Cajun may have just seen him and is going to get the knock to save his teammate, J-Rod. Senpai is also going to be flanking on the opposite side right now. And Lizard pushing in really quick. Let's see if they can take out Cajun. Looks like they might go. And here comes all 3 of them. Nothing Cajun could do right there versus 3 people shooting at him at the same time. Check in with TT. Looks like they're still battling Top Gun. And he's just a single shot in the M762. Check in with H2O. Looks like Shadow is inside the building just waiting. What? Looks like Team 14, which is Full Metal Jacket, is landing on the beach right now, right beside Forsaken. And we also have Team 11 and Team 7 right beside each other as well. Switch over to the other Top Gun team. Looks like they just got a knock across the cove against this Hydrate team. Rocking the MK14. And Tull is going to get another knock in the battle that we were just watching. He's going to get the knock onto Flo. Chris taking a couple shots from that MK. His team is going to return fire, not really landing anything from what I can tell. And Vanguard is going to either be swimming or driving right across the left-hand side towards the beach on Military. We're going to start seeing some rotations as the zone starts moving in here soon. Looks like they're going to have about 25 seconds before the zone starts closing in. And H2O rotating just a little bit. I don't think they're going to get over that bridge without losing maybe one or two people. Their best bet right now would be trying to go get a boat, but I think Top Gun might pick them off with that too. And Fappy is going to get knocked. Let's check in with them over there. They're battling Team 17. Let's see if VLK can take out team number 6. Fragging the inside of the windows, hoping to get a lucky knock. Looks like they're still going to be standing. And DVD jumping straight through the window and shooting him in the back. And here come the nades. Let's see if Fappy can try to save his teammate. And down goes DVD. Team number 6 coming back like crazy. Originally in the beginning of this battle, they were down. And looks like they are going to take this compound back. Very nice job there by team number 6, though. We're going to have a few members of this Hydrate team knocked, and they are going to eliminate WC and then move on to revive their teammates and try to get across the water into Military right now. Looks like they're going to have just about a minute to try to get across the water. As you can see, it looks like maybe only one person left. Nah, all 3. But it looks like he's going to be swimming across there. All by himself. Cyber 6 knocking Blondie. Let's see if we can go check in over there. But she is going to get revived. And it looks like Blue knocked as well. Cyber 6 getting the revive on Tall. And looks like they're going to try to get the thirst onto Blue. Tall taking just a little bit more damage. And Tattoo Cat and Pimp are trying to gonna force on the right to try to take out Cyber and Blue. And down goes Cyber and Blue at the same time. The only one standing right now is going to be Tall. And Forsaken's going to be pushing him on both sides right now. And Tall's going to take down Pimp. Let's see if Tattoo Cat can avenge it. And gonna get the final kill right there, too. And they are gonna start taking zone damage right now. I don't know if the single member on team number 11 over there is going to be able to make it. He is way farther out than this team. And it looks like Nikos is going to be taken out. Chicken over here with TT. They're going to have Top Gun directly on top of them. But their attention is drawn towards team number 6 right now. That frag grenade is definitely going to get them to be able to turn around. Looks like Hippie and Tattoo Cat are going to be taken out by the play zone. And down goes Paolo. Spaniard going down as well. Jeb going to get the knock onto Nacho. Unfortunately, they're going to be eliminated right there. If they probably wouldn't have thrown that frag grenade first, they wouldn't have been looking that direction. Check in with Full Metal Jacket. They have to be right beside team number 1. Throwing a bunch of smokes into the field, trying to give themselves some cover. And here come the mollies and the nades. Almost landing it on the hype over there. And looks like Jay White is going to run over Pim. And down goes Duck. Hydrate is going to be eliminated by Full Metal Jacket. Looks like Vappy has taken some serious zone damage. Check in with Team 24, which is Unknown Soldiers Bravo team. Looking right at team number 6 on the top of the hill. Let's check in with Jay White up there. Looks like they're going to be running back to their vehicle right now. Going to rotate a little bit, probably to the left towards zone. Definitely want to get those boosts in. And here comes Unknown Soldiers up the right-hand side of this hill. Do not know if Jay White and his teammate are going to see them right here behind them. And Holly moving up to behind the rock, trying to get a clear shot on him. Here comes the zone right next to them. And it looks like Jay White and his teammate have seen Holly and Bubba right there too. And Full Metal Jacket rotating right towards them as well. And Bubba is going to get knocked by Rex. And Notch is going to knock Jay White too. And it looks like Top Gun is going to be our round 2 winner. Alright, everybody, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Going to go ahead and get the lobby started up and take some endgame picks. Alright guys, we're going to go get started in here in a couple seconds. So this is going to be round number 3 of the Thursday Night Scrims hosted by Unknown Soldiers. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit, if you're in the chat, I think it's ! Discord. It'll pop up with the link to join the Discord, register for these tournaments. They'll be every single week at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and give me a follow. Everyone counts right now. Just trying to get my name out there and get started. And looks like we're going to have over 70 people this time. And looks like we should start seeing some, no, those are just apples. I thought they were fireworks for a second. Let's see where the line's going to end up this time. Looks like we're going to go from Milta Power towards like the Gagka Quarry area. So we're going to see probably more than normal the amount of people going to military. Definitely Novo area. Probably even as high as like Roshawk. And I'd love to see some crate battle, either Novo or Georgeful. And it looks like Team 21 and Team 8 are going to go towards the Novo area. And Team number 4 and Team number 3 are going to be headed to Lipovka. And Team 5 is going to have Milta Power all to themselves. Let's go over here and check in with Team 8. Actually, it's 3 teams over here at Novo. Team 17, 8, and 21. And Monster trying to play some shots onto Demon inside the warehouse. And Demon's gonna run out. And it looks like Ray-Bans is gonna get a knock onto Siege. Let's go ahead and check in with them. I believe that was team number 4. And it looks like Radical has been knocked. And Turbo is going to get the finish onto Siege as well. And it looks like TT is going to have the warehouse area, Lipovka. Whereas Unknown Soldiers Alpha Team is going to have all the buildings. Turbo has run to the other side of the street. Looked like all he had when he killed Siege earlier was just a pistol. And Apex taking shots at Reticle now too, as well as Naughty. And it looks like they are going to try to retreat. Landing quite a few shots on them. And looks like they will be getting in the vehicle and getting the fuck out of here. And Naughty is going to get the knock onto Jetru. And looks like he probably told his team just to keep going. And Radical taking quite a bit of damage, trying to hide behind the vehicle. And here comes Turbo and Naughty. Looks like they are going to try to get into the vehicle, and Jetru is going to get knocked again. And this time they're just going to leave him behind. And it looks like Bubba is going to get a knock onto Mr. Friendly Fire. Let's see if we can get somebody else on stream. Looks like we might have 2 or 3 teams down here at Primorsk. And Lincoln is going to get the finish onto Mr. Friendly Fire. It looks like it is going to be Unknown Soldiers Bravo versus Thirsty Killers. Looks like Swayze's going to be just a little bit separated from his team. This could be a disadvantage since it's Bubba and RLD versus him. And Lincoln is going to get knocked by Low Key. And Swayze is going to try to make his way back towards his teammate. Definitely the smarter decision, just in case somebody gets knocked. Check in with some others and see how close they are to each other. Looks like we're going to have Team 1 and Team 6 down at Military. Team 14 and 20. And then we're also going to have Teams 4 and 5 in the Milta area. Check in with Top Gun. It looks like they're going to be right beside, I believe 14 is Full Metal Jacket. And it looks like Rex has already been knocked. They are already in process of the revive. Check in with Team 6 down here in Military. Looks like they may have found Team number 1. Trying to shoot the crossbow at him, trying to get a knock. That thing is deadly if you actually hit somebody with it in the head, though. And it's going to be Hydrate versus Team 6, which is, I believe, Rebels. Let me just double check. Yep, it's going to be Rebels. And they are pushing in as a full squad. Check in with Jay White, and Jay White is actually going to get knocked himself. And looks like Chris is going to try to push up the stairs and actually going to get knocked by Fappy. And you can hear, I believe it is Duck. And he is going to hit him with a vehicle. And gonna be taken out while trying to heal himself. Let's go back down here to Primorsk. Looks like they have 3 different angles on team number 2 right now. And it looks like there's still going to be 3 of them up. And it looks like it's going to be the entire squad of Unknown Soldiers Bravo. And Low Key has just been knocked by Bubba with an Uzi. And Holly has been knocked back there by Andy. And RLD is going down as well now. Let's see if Bubba can get... Yeah, Bubba's going to get the knock on Swayze, which is just going to leave Andy up. And Bubba is going to revive RLD. Let's see if Lincoln can move in, try to distract them just a little bit. And looks like Loki is going to get revived, and Andy is going to go straight into the 2-story. And now Zone is going to be hitting everybody. And down goes RLZ. And Low Key is trying to get the thirst onto him. And is successful in that one. So now it's just going to be 2 versus 2. And Lincoln is going to be knocked as well. Looks like Bubba's going to move just ahead to the next building. Hopefully he has some heals. And that Uzi is going to be deadly if they come up one by one. Unfortunately, Bubba didn't have a whole lot of health. Loki definitely got lucky because Bubba did connect. So if he had just a little bit more, Loki would have definitely gone down. Check in with Team 3. Looks like they're going to be beside themselves. It looks like we're going to have Team 23 and Team 6 right here at the bridge. And it looks like they're going to hit a couple people with a car. And that is going to be an entire squad wipe right there. Very nice job to that team rolling in there with the vehicle. And let's see if they can try to get the revive on some of their teammates. Try to get deeper into this game. Looks like our closest teams are going to be 19 and 18. Gonna go ahead and check in with Forsaken. Looks like Team 18 is just down the road in a vehicle. And Tattoo Cat is gonna get a knock. And it's going to be on Mr. Payne. And it looks like they are going to be able to pick him off inside of that field. Let's check in with Pimp. It looks like they are going to be pushing in on this campaign right now. And it looks like Nikos is going to be just to the south side. Mercury narrowly escaping that. He had, I think it was like 2 or 3 people shooting at him at the same time, which is going to leave Extreme by himself up in that 2-story. And it looks like Vanguard is going to be taking out Mercury that just drove away in that vehicle. And looks like they are going to be all by themselves. Check in with Team 18 right here. Team 11 taking one shot at his dome right there. Very low on health, trying to hide behind that rock. Looked like he had just got stuck on the railing. And Extreme taking damage trying to get away in that vehicle right now too. And looks like Sons of Anarchy is going to be posting up right on the hill above them. Let's check in with one of them over there, see if they can get a line of sight. And looks like he was just peeking out of the left-hand side window. And out comes the M16. Definitely one of my favorite guns in single fire mode. With a 4x scope and probably a comp, this thing is very deadly from mid-range to long range. And it looks like Carlos is going to get knocked right there by one of the members of Vanguard. And they're definitely going to be able to smoke him right here. Looks like Team 11 should probably be staying over in that building. They won't be pushing off a 1 knock anyways. These are going to be our closest teams right now. Soon we should be seeing everybody rotating in. And Sons of Anarchy is going to be pushing in to try to take on... It looks like Carlos very low on health getting a knock. And Forsaken going to be taking shots at them just off in the distance. Looks like 2 of them are going to be knocked, and Newt is going to be just inside the building. And Nikos is going to be in just right next to him, and here comes his teammate. Looks like they're going to take some shots at him as he's coming in. And Newt gonna knock himself with his own grenade. And Blondie's gonna be pushing up just from the shoreline of the river. And Nikos has made his way back towards his teammates. And Pimp has pushed the hill right by these buildings as well. And that is going to be a nasty grenade if that blows up right where it is right now. Blondie going to get a knock, actually 2 knocks, and going to push into the other building where Vanguard is right now. So there's only 1 member up of Team 22. And he's actually going to get a knock on the team next to them in the building. And here come the grenades directly onto this Vanguard team. Let's see if anything lands. Took just a little bit of damage from one. And it looks like they are going to be able to defend themselves. And he's jumping out the window, coming inside for the knock, and going to head right back up the stairs. And Hippie is going to get finished right there by one of the members from Vanguard. Blondie very low on health too. And Tattoo Cat is going to get the knock and the finish onto them, which leaves, I think, 2 upstairs and 1 incredibly low on health too. And it looks like he is going to jump out the window and get eliminated by Sons of Anarchy as soon as he jumps out. And Blondie is going to get knocked by a very nice grenade by Carlos. And it looks like it's about to be a 3v2. And Carlos is going to get the kill with another nice frag grenade. And it looks like Team 7 is going to be just crossing the bridge right in front of the battle that just unfolded. And looks like they are not going to get any shots placed on them right now either. Team 7 just passed by Team 3. And let's see. And they're just going to keep going. Looks like they're going to capture the 2 stories right there. And Team 3 is going to have their own just up the hill. I think this zone is probably going to head... my guess is right at the top of the R for Rosshawk. Zone's probably going to move south just a little bit. I have a feeling it's going to be somewhere near that little island where that bridge is. Jesus, I was completely wrong. Looks like Team 3, Team 7, and 8 are going to be the only ones that do not have to rotate right now. And it looks like Team 20 and Team 22 are going to be driving right beside each other. And Team 17 going up the hill directly beside them. Looks like they're going to go 2 and 1. Team 15 rotating directly into the building that team number 3 is already inside of. And it looks like they will be just downstairs. All of them just going to be right on top of the roof right now. And Apex is going to get knocked by what sounded like a Car 98. And Naughty gonna get the knock onto Shadow. And Dro is going to be moving in on the building as well now. And looks like he's going to throw a frag grenade right around the corner. Naughty almost ran directly into it. And Apex is going to jump right into that grenade. And looks like Naughty is going to get 2 knocks right there. And Ray-Ban's going down. And Turbo gonna get the finish on them from behind. Let's see who else is close together right now. Looks like Team 20, Top Gun, right on the border of this zone. And looks like the only team inside right now is Team 17. Everybody looks like they're going to be rotating now. Does not look like there are going to be any compounds inside of this, except for the one that Team 17 is already inside of right now. Check in with TG over here since they're right beside them. And Nacho taking, I think it was just 1 bullet. I can't tell if it's from VLK over there or if it's from this unknown soldiers team to their left. And it looks like it was the VLK team down the hill. I wonder what team number 3 is going to do right here. If they're just going to wait it out, or if they're eventually just going to push. And it looks like they have both just found each other. And it looks like they're going to shoot out the door over there, try to get a better view. Ray-Ban's going down to Deadshot, but not before he gets a knock himself onto Nacho. And VLK getting a knock onto Deadshot while Turbo gets one onto Rex. Definitely not going to be far enough. It looks like RDM has moved up right behind them. So they're definitely going to get third party hard. Right now it's just going to be Deadshot up. And they are going to squad wipe them. So it looks like we're going to have 5 teams still up right now. And it looks like Monster's going to get a knockdown there. And it looks like all of these teams are pretty much surrounding Team 17 right in the center. And Turbo has been knocked. It looks like RDM is moving in on this compound that 17 is in right now. Let's go first person with them and see what the outcome of this one is. Very nice throw right there with that frag. And it looks like Ray-Bans is going to get knocked up there too. FMJ getting knocked by Team 17 in this building now as well. So they're shooting at people at all angles right now. It looks like the only one up on Team 3 is going to be Naughty. Looks like Turbo got knocked by the play zone. And now Monster has been knocked as well as Aaron. And that is going to be a well-placed smoke grenade. Never mind, that was a frag grenade. And Aaron is going to be eliminated by DVD. So they're going to have 3 members still up on their squad inside that building. Team 3 is only going to have Naughty right there. And it looks like Des and Monster are going to be the only ones on team number 8 right now. And Andy is just lighting up Monster while he's knocked down on the ground right there. And looks like it's going to be Des versus Andy right here. The last people on their squads. And Andy doesn't really have a choice what to do right now. He's either going to be shot from the left of the tree or the right. And gonna take some play zone damage. Gonna have to run in right towards Des right now. And Des gonna get the final shots onto Andy. Looks like Team 17 throwing some nades down the hill trying to get a lucky knock. That one almost had the distance. And now they have their eye on to Naughty as well. And it looks like Naughty is going to take down DVD. And he is just trying to light them up through that window. And gonna push to the wall. Naughty is going to go out to DVD right there. So now it is just going to be the one member of team number 8 versus... And they're gonna take him out. So it looks like VLK is gonna be our round 3 victors. Looks like they're going to have 11 kills. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and give me a follow. It's up in that little right-hand side corner. Should be streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Omlet Arcade right now. Every follow counts. We definitely appreciate everybody watching. And if you haven't already, if you'd like to sign up for these, we do them every Thursday at 8 o'clock. All you have to do is join our Discord and submit a roster. And then basically the first 25 to sign up are going to be our starters, and then I usually take just a couple substitute teams. So if you want to get into these, like I said, just join our Discord. Link should be in the chat. If it's not, go ahead and put !Discord, and it'll shoot the link into the chat, and you can go ahead and join up. But everybody, thank you for tuning in for another week of Unknown Soldiers scrimmages, and I should have the scores out in about 30 minutes.